gathered here while they are checking on the status of our building. There are a lot of cars parked in the lobby. Typically, the residents here who drive are supposed to drive the cars to the back of the building, where there is a pathway to the automated parking system. But I think there's some damage to that. So, if I'm not wrong, there's only two car elevators that are working. So that might be the reason why they're still parked here. This is the lobby on a Sunday, and you can see that it's still quite busy. And behind here you can actually see a queue for the lift because the majority of the lifts are not operational as of now. I'm heading up to level 37 and 38 to check out the state of the condo's facilities. And actually I kind of came back yesterday night to pick up a few stuff, and I kind of explored the building a bit just to see what was going on. So when I went up to the facilities level, I didn't notice much structural damage. I mean, it was dark because the power was off and stuff, but when I was walking around, it just felt like nothing actually happened. Like it was a normal day. Maybe they switched off the lights earlier or something. Yeah, so I'm heading up to check it out. And I just want to take the chance to say kudos to the management team of this building, because since the earthquake incident, they have been working late till night just to make this place more livable for the remaining residents. I mean, a lot of people left in panic for their temporary lodgings, but you really can see like the management team and the technicians trying to fix everything that they can, making sure the lifts work again so that people can go and retrieve their stuff, and also making sure that the electricity and the water supply is up for the remaining residents that choose to stay here. I am beyond impressed at what they have done for us in the past 2 days since the incident. And yeah, really just working overtime day and night just to make sure that the residents are taken care of. The interesting thing is that when I was walking around, I realized that the corridors on the higher levels of the building were actually much less damaged than the mid-level corridors of the building. I don't really understand the physics behind what happened, but yeah, that was just what I noticed. In summary, when I was walking around, I noticed that the higher levels were less damaged than the lower levels, but I'm not really sure about stuff like the plumbing, the water pipes and stuff. But yeah, going to head up to take a look. So I'm showing you guys my corridor 2 days after the earthquake. You can see that it has been cleaned up quite significantly. A lot of the debris has been swept, and actually they're all here. The false ceilings and stuff, they tried to like sweep it into this room. So as I'm walking down the corridor, I still can feel like dents and some unevenness within the floor. And if you take a look at the ceilings as well, they still have the cracks on the false ceiling. But the state of things is so much better than 2 days ago. The management has done a lot to try to make the place more livable in 2 days. At the emergency staircase, where I first had to climb up 20 floors to get to my place because the lift wasn't working, and you can see that there are some cracks on the pane as well. The debris has been mostly cleared up on the floor, but you can see that there's still remnants of it here and there. And I'm now at the swimming pool area here. You can see most of the stuff still seems intact, and honestly when I first came out I was quite surprised. But they did send out a notice saying that the residents should not be using the facilities for now till they have cleared it for safety reasons. And this is the co-working area. You can see that it's dark because they switched off the power supply to clean up and repair any of the things. This is on the level 38. Other than the fact that the power supply is switched off, it just feels like it's another day. And 2 days since the incident, it almost feels like Bangkok has returned to normal. I mean, public transport is still functioning. They have their malls up, their shops are opened, the street food stalls are open as well. Personally, I think it didn't hit me how scary the whole experience was until I went back to my apartment and I realized that the damage was quite severe. I feel extremely fortunate and grateful that I came off the whole incident safe, but at the same time, it feels heartbreaking to see my home in Bangkok get damaged to this extent. And I don't even know why I'm feeling so sentimental because this is like a temporary rental, right? And maybe the reason why that I'm so attached to this place is because it feels like it's the first location that I set off to be adventurous, to find my new life and to experience and build things that I have never done before. To have had that privilege of staying in such a nice apartment with the comforts of the pool and gym facilities around me, only to be disrupted by Mother Nature herself. And it has been a truly humbling experience for me. And I just want to take the chance to thank everybody that has been checking in on me. And I'm really just hoping that everything else turns back to normal soon.